Hey guys, Deal Gaming here, and we've got another installment of the DiehlTek podcast for Wednesday, the 18th of April, 2012. Our guest tonight is Bailey Blue. What's up?
I'm just kidding. What is he? Oh, nothing much. I'm just sitting here and his family called me, yo man, you wanna do DiehlTek episode? I'm like, sure, why
Yeah, I,
not?
I thought I was going to have like 4 guests tonight, and then none of them are on Skype, so I had
Except
nobody
me.
in up until like 15 minutes ago. Alright guys, we're going to dive right into the topics here. We're also going to get working on the mob trap. So, Bailey, you wanted to talk about the Google Glasses first. You want to kick us off on that?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like Google Glasses. It's like the Google Chromebook, whatever that. But like, they're supposed to like you track eyes and like pretty much like let you do all this random crap. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. But it's gonna be like people are gonna be fapping and like they have no clue if someone's gonna come in or not because you can't see anything.
I think, well, I think it would be semi-transparent. One of the things I see as an issue with that is, can people see what you're doing by looking at the lenses? Or does it
That is
actually,
tr-
does it project it in front of your eye? Or does the projection work?
that is a good question. I think they would be like they would like project it onto your no, except they couldn't do that because then it would be all blurry.
Would
I'm
it,
still wondering how they're gonna be able to
I
protect
think
it right.
it's, if you've ever looked at a really nice car like the new Corvette ZR1, they actually have heads-up displays built into the
Yeah.
speedometer and the windshield, so
Mhm.
it could be
Seen
something
it
like that, but
motorcycle.
I don't know how they're going to make it viewable at that distance. Because as soon as you start to look at that, anything else, like,
It's gonna be all
yeah,
blurry.
it's going to be horribly blurry.
So yeah, they're probably gonna be like warning, don't wear this when you're like out and about.
And what it,
I wouldn't wear it when I'm out and about. Someone's gonna steal it. Someone's like rip it off my face and run off with it.
yeah. Well, I suppose they could do that with normal glasses as well, but it's not as big an issue when you're not wearing, like, I don't know, $800 glasses.
Yeah.
Um, what do you think about the price point? Like, hit or miss
Uh,
with 800?
the 800 sounds like a good price because like this is like technology that they've been talking about for like since the 90s, but they're just now actually trying to do something with it and actually like thinking about making it consumer friendly. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be really expensive. Then the next thing you know, like someone else is gonna come out with better ones, and then Google Glass is gonna like drop that in the price.
I think for a while at least, Apple may do that for like the iPhone 7 or something like that. It may
Yeah.
be glasses, or that may be an accessory. But I don't
And
think any other company besides Google has the cash to throw at a big project like that. Um, let's see, what other things? I wanted to talk about operating system. What's it going to be like?
well, I don't know very much about operating, but well, the new operating system's coming out. I'm pretty sure your fans are gonna have to be bigger.
What?
That the fans, processors. I'm trying to find them on the freaking list. Hate you.
Oh, I don't think they're going to have somewhere, I don't know, a couple hundred megahertz processors at max, so it won't really have cooling. Especially if you're out for a jog, say, and you're doing something on your glasses, that'll cool them off. Everyday use should cool them off unless you're using them in at
Texas.
if you're like a factory worker and it gets really hot, then it should be fine.
Yeah, that's true though. Like, what if it burns your face? What if it burns your face?
I'm guessing they'll use like some kind of tempered glass, so you wouldn't feel it at all. Hopefully, if it's hot, then they'll just get recalled. So
Yeah, that's part of the reason why. Like what they did with the McDonald's strike glasses. But yeah, it sounds awesome. It sounds like it's gonna be a really cool idea.
a lot of there were some theorists who said that as it is now with smartphones, we're getting a ton of information thrown at us at one time, with Facebook and Twitter, YouTube, all of your update notifications coming in over your email. Is it going to be too distracting to have that stuff come up directly in front of your vision? Like, what could that cause a car accident?
Yeah, probably. I'm pretty sure the moment they come out, people are gonna be wearing them when they're driving, and I'm gonna call them like dumb idiots because you shouldn't really do that.
Yeah.
Because like they're probably gonna have like an off switch or something, but
I'm guessing they have something that you just
yeah,
you
but
press or you think
yeah,
about or you navigate the menu and
yeah,
then you can turn off notifications. But what happens when people forget to do that?
yeah. They'll be like driving next thing you know, there's gonna be like a big pop up of like some porn site they're subscribed to, and it's gonna be like holy shit, and then they're gonna crash.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Like,
it's
like
and then we're
as
also
as it is now, holding up a smartphone while you're driving, that's stupid enough. But trying to do it
yeah.
with your eyes instead of just your hands, that's a whole different story of retardation right there.
Yeah. But also the battery life, that's what I'm wondering about. Like, how are you going to charge it? Because the battery, if you look at the glasses, the battery isn't going to look that big. It doesn't look like it's going to do anything
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know where the battery is. It's probably
in the back
embedded. It's not in
somewhere.
the glass. It's probably in the supports that go under your
Yeah.
ears.
I bet you're going to make you, like, carry, like, a battery in your pocket or something. Because I have no clue,
That
like,
could
where it's
be.
going to be
That
at.
might be an accessory actually. Now that I think
Yeah.
about it,
Like,
like an additional battery pack that you carry around you or with you,
mm,
like the size of a, I don't know, a very small phone that
yeah, but
stores charge.
hmm I'm pretty sure, but then again, like, kids always, like, carry their chargers around for some reason. Like,
Yeah.
they kill, and I'm always like, why do you do that?
Yeah, I think battery life could be a big issue if they don't optimize it enough. If the processor is too powerful, there are a lot of things that could go into battery life. Unlike
Yeah.
a phone, there is literally no room on your head to store things, unless they decide to have like a cap accessory that stores battery.
Yeah, or like put like a solar panel on it, like a tiny one.
That now that I think about it, that's actually possible.
Yeah.
I think that probably would have been released by now. I haven't heard any news about it having a solar panel, so I don't know, but that is
Yeah.
possible. That would make sense.
Yeah, that
Um,
I think that'd be pretty cool though. Like except the fact that like if you drop it, then pretty much the solar panel is gonna break.
yeah,
Solar panels are very fragile.
yes, but then again, if people take the same care with those as they do with their normal glasses would probably shatter taking a drop. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if you've used glasses before, then you'll know how to take care of them properly, and that shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, so what potential does it have for gaming and augmented reality?
Uh, I thought since it's got both front-facing and rear cameras, if I'm correct, so it can see you and you can take photos with them, like looking at things. So
That'd be cool.
I'm not sure what resolution that's going to be.
Hmm.
It would be really cool if it took the full resolution that you see, like
Yeah.
your full field of view. Would
That'd be
be
cool, like take like a panoramic shot.
yeah, like a fisheye lens, full
Yeah.
panorama. That would be pretty cool.
Like
Um,
Minecraft.
but with that camera, they could also have some pretty awesome augmented reality features because of the way the glasses work with your eyes. You could literally interact with those augmented reality things. So you could have like a person who isn't really there standing there because the camera could just project it there. Or, well, I guess it wouldn't really be the camera. It would be the display, making it look like it's actually there even though it's not. So that could be kind of a cool feature. I could see a lot of stuff that you could do with that, like having a conversation with a person in another state, like meeting face to face without actually meeting face to face.
So it'd be like an Apple idea. But
Well, it wouldn't really be like video chatting so much as it would be like actually going up to them and talking to them because their body could be in front of you.
yeah.
Let's see. Do you want to talk about Android OS 4.1?
Yeah, but I don't really know that much about Android, so you're gonna be like leading the conversation on this one.
All right. Well, 4.1 Jelly Bean should be coming out fairly soon. I'm not sure
Mm.
when. It may come with a new Nexus device, which would be kind of cool if we saw something new like that. But I think the new Asus Nexus tablet may run OS 4.1 Jelly Bean, and that would be kind of neat to see because the Nexus devices are the purest form of the Google operating systems, and it would be cool to see one of their flagship tablets using their new OS. So I don't know about that. That's just speculation on my part, but it sounds likely. Sounds like something they would do, like they did with the Galaxy Nexus. So I don't know. I also I'm wondering if the glasses are going to run some form of Android or if it's going to be its own separated operating system. I know it's not going to be true Android. It'll have to be heavily modified to work with your retinas, but I don't know. What do you think about the way it functions, like the OS on the glasses?
Well, the OS should be. It would have to be like might be like the point 0.5. Oh my gosh. I don't really know. I don't really know what to say to that.
I think it's. I don't think it'll be icons. I think it'll be tiles, like we're seeing in Windows 8 right now with the new tablet experience. Because that's where things are moving. People say, or Apple is now saying, that they are moving away from the PC. It's a post-PC world, and that's just not true, because the iPad or the tablet that you carry around with you, that is a personal computer. It computes things. It's personal. That is definitely a personal computer. It's just not the traditional idea of a desktop personal computer. So I think a smartphone is a personal computer. They've got the power. What do you think about the whole post PC thing?
Hmm. Well, the oh, that had sound coming in, but the post PC technology, I don't really know why people like rant about that because it's pretty much just all the same. Like it's all the same ideas, but it's pretty much they all use like the same coding and stuff. It's just that when one person makes one and they're gonna make it, the other one person's gonna make it better.
I don't really think they use the same coding because, with Windows 8, Windows 7 is a desktop operating system. There's almost no question in that. It's on tablets, but it's a desktop operating system. And that's what it's designed to be. But Windows 8, that could run. It's from the Metro UI and the tiles. You can tell that it's supposed to be on a tablet, but it can run on a desktop. So they're moving away from that desktop type of code. And I don't really have a problem with that, considering that all the devices are getting more and more powerful, and soon they're all going to be on the same level, regardless.
Yeah, because then they'll have Intel will have the come up with a new processor or something.
Yeah, we've got the new Tegra 3 will probably be the big mobile processor for a while. Then I think after Tegra 3, in tablets we're going to start seeing Ivy Bridge, or even the next generation i3, i5, i7 processors. Not sure what that's going to be called, but I'm guessing that's what we'll see in the near future in tablets, because tablet gaming is becoming a bigger thing. Like as we've seen from the Razer Project Fiona. That is a gaming tablet with a powerful i7 in there and a discrete graphics card. So that's going to be a powerful machine, and that is literally a gaming tablet. That is the best example of what a gaming tablet is. So do you think gaming is going to stay stuck to the TV, or do you think it's going to be mobile soon?
Well, it's probably gonna be mobile soon. Like there's gonna be like augmented reality where you can like pretend to like shoot at things that aren't really there. But then if you think about that, you can think of like security risk and like safety because people can like kill each other by accident,
Yeah, that could
like
be
swinging their fists around or something.
people running into each other. That could be a big issue too if they don't see another person. But I think it's all going to go mobile fairly soon. I think we're going to gradually move away from TVs because they're not really necessary anymore. And I think also we're going to very slowly see the death of the 72-inch screen. And that's because if you look at, say, your iPad and your 72-inch TV, if you hold your iPad at normal viewing distance, maybe a foot to a foot and a half, it's gonna fill more of your field of view than your 72-inch TV is. So it's actually bigger for gaming than the TV is, especially with that new nice resolution. So if they start cramming more pixels in there, better GPUs, better CPUs, then I think the big TV is going to die fairly soon. Then there's also the problem of if I want to hold a controller, because I don't like using touch controls, then I have to, say, hold my tablet on my lap, and then it's farther away, and it doesn't fill as much of my field of view. Or I have to put it on a table, and then it fills. I keep saying feels. It fills even less of my field of view. Uh, so,
Yes, definitely feels it.
yeah. I like it when things feel my field of view. Um, but what do you think is gonna happen with the size of tablets? Bigger, smaller, expansions?
Oh, they're probably gonna like make them bigger. I'm pretty sure.
What I
But
see in the future is sort of, crap, I didn't get enough stone. Like a folding design, like a trifold wallet almost, where you have 3 panels shoved together in a very
oh
small
yeah,
space, like, I don't know, maybe, let's go 16 millimeters thick, or something like that, or even 12 millimeters thick. You've just got those panels, and then, you've got, oh, crap, oh god, that almost killed me.
yeah.
Oh, then, you've got, I'm falling right now. Ooh, that
That's
was
like
closer.
watch. Hmm.
Okay, so you fold out your panels, you've got a powerful processor, you take out your controller, and you just play on the go. And I'm also maybe thinking about some kind of battery clip that you put onto the back that you can use for it.
Like a backpack.
No, it would be smaller than like a backpack. A battery block that you would attach to the back so you could game for a longer amount of time.
Yeah, but yeah, gaming is definitely heading into the future. Before you know, there's gonna be like 3D projections, and then like it's gonna be turned into the Kinect everywhere.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much where we're going. But maybe more. I just tried to use torches to make a pickaxe. But maybe
Can't wait
more
to see
along the
that.
lines of reading your thoughts or reading your brain activity or your eyes, because frankly the motion controls, they just suck. Like they're so uneasy to use. The user experience is just bad.
Hmm. Tried using torches again.
Hmm?
You keep clicking the torches.
I know.
Like, could you use them?
Do I have anything to eat? I do not. I'm gonna
Nope.
make some bread.
Ugh, you don't have any
Alright,
wheat.
let's see. Nokia 808. We
Eep.
touched on this last week, but it's got a 41 megapixel camera, so everybody knows what that's
Sweet.
about. It's pretty awesome, gotta say. But what would I actually need that 41 megapixel photo for? Like, what would I use that for? A 1080p TV can't even display that photo. Not even
Oh yeah,
close.
that's true.
A
I
1080p
get.
TV is about 2 million pixels, 2 megapixels,
Mhm.
and then you've got that at 41 megapixels, 41 million pixels. When is that technology actually going to become available to where I can play my high-res photos?
They're probably, the TVs are gonna have to get bigger and bigger, and that's the only problem. That
Well, I don't
houses.
think they're going to get bigger and bigger. I think they're going to go to about 100 inches max, like they are now, and then the resolution is going to get denser and denser until we have
Then, if it gets too dense, then it'll become all blurry.
no.
Won't
That
it?
that'll just make it more focused.
I'm thinking of YouTube.
The more pixels you have in the smaller
Yeah, the
space,
better resolution it is.
yeah, then the better the quality looks overall.
Hmm.
So I think the TVs will eventually go to, I think the next upgrade from 1080p is 4K by 2K. I'm not sure exactly what resolution that is, but it's double 1080p. And then, not sure what's going to go from there. It's going to just get denser and denser, probably doubling or multiplying by 1.5 each time,
Yeah.
as far as the resolution goes. Um, I also wanted to say, just because it has a lot of megapixels doesn't mean that the photos will actually turn out good. Like, you could have a really good 13 megapixel camera, and then maybe the photos still suck. So, you could have really bad quality with a ton of pixels there. And I'm wondering, will this TrueView camera at 41 megapixels produce good photos? I'm guessing it will, just because that's sort of the phone's claim to fame.
Mm-hmm.
If they didn't do that, then they would lose a lot of sales. But I don't know.
False advertising.
Yeah, it's very enticing. Um, let's see. Processor. I wanted to discuss that because when you're taking extremely high-res photos like that, you need a good processor or it's going to lag so much. It just won't even be usable. So what do you think? Quad-core, dual-core?
I'd say it would have to be quad core, like if you don't want it to lag. But if
It
the
runs Android probably 2.3 or 4.0. So I'm going to say dual-core at 1.5 or quad at 1.2.
probably quad at 1.2.
Something around there. Or they might jump up to the Tegra 3 chip and go up to 1.5 gigahertz. And that wouldn't surprise me. This may have already been confirmed, guys. If I've got my info wrong, I'm sorry. But as far as I know, it hasn't.
Hmm.
Um, I think it may even have discrete graphics, like the graphics card you would have in your computer. Just because to take those high-res photos, you need a powerful graphics processing unit. And most of the phone processors right now, they can't provide integrated graphics that are that good. So what do you think? External or discrete GPU?
It might have to be external because if they want it to be good, they might have to do. And they
Well,
want to.
it'll be in the phone, but do you mean like outside of the CPU?
Yeah, because they might need more space for it, and the phone might be larger than what it's actually gonna be.
It's gonna be gigantic, I think. I think it's 18 millimeters thick. So that's
Wow,
twice as thick as an iPhone.
that
That's
is very, very big.
yeah. The iPhone is a bulky phone to begin with, and then you've got that thing. Whew. It would be a nightmare to carry around in your pocket. My phone is like 7 millimeters thin. It's really light, but I couldn't take double that, much less
Yeah,
triple that. It's gonna be
it's like.
it's a big brick.
Hold on, let me grab my iPhone and see how thick that is. They
iPhone
got
is
it.
9.93 millimeters.
Yeah, that is pretty. That is gonna be thick. How do you take that out of your pocket?
I don't know. Don't wear jeans, that's for sure.
I always wear jeans. Don't tell me I can't wear jeans.
Well, if you want to hold your phone, you're gonna have to not wear jeans. Sorry.
Yeah, you have to wear shorts everywhere.
Let's see. All right, I think we covered everything on that. I hope it has
Ivy
1080p
Bridge.
video because we saw one of the new HTC phones. I'm not sure which one it was, but I think it was the Titan 2, and it had this amazing 16 megapixel camera, which shot really good clear photos. And then it didn't even have 1080p video, which is almost a must-have, must-have now on modern phones. I see that like everywhere. iPhone, HTC. I don't get why they took the step back in that. Do you think Nokia is going to take the step back to 720p just to make it easier on themselves?
You know they might, cause 1080p that is very very good resolution, but this 720p is still good, so they might take it back, cause there's definitely a difference in between. But like if they want to save themselves, they might use 720.
Yeah, I think they still could because the Titan, it takes beautiful photos and then no 1080p. So I guess it has to do with the ability of the shutter to move quickly. So
Oh, you can just if wait, never mind. You can't adjust the shutter speed on a phone. Never mind.
yeah, but that also with the shutter speed, the faster the shutter moves, the more battery you're gonna use. So
Yeah, 'cause there'll be less. If the faster the shutter moves, the less blurry the picture's gonna be. Because if you're like at a race or something like that at a sports event, you want to use a fast shutter speed. Otherwise, all the pictures are gonna turn out blurry.
yeah, so hopefully it'll be able to do 1080p video. It'll have a nice fast shutter, and you'll be able to do burst mode easily. Um, Okay, moving on to Ivy Bridge. For those of you who don't know, Ivy Bridge are the third generation Core i3, i5, i7 processors from Intel. And I think they are scheduled for an April 29th release date
Date.
for the first notebooks. So that means what's going to happen is there's basically going to be a wave of notebooks that have Ivy Bridge processors. but you won't be able to go out and buy an Ivy Bridge processor for your desktop. You're going to have to wait for that until Intel decides to release their boxed processors, as they're called. And that could be a while.
That's gonna that's gonna piss some people off.
Well, that's what they do every year, so I'm guessing people are used to it.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
still sucks.
it's real. You
Yeah,
never know
so
what they're
you're
gonna
going to get,
do.
I believe the first tablets are going to be an IBM ThinkPad or something like that, and a new Asus computer. And that's kind of weird because Asus is now teaming with Microsoft, or with Intel, Microsoft, and Google. So I don't know how their marketing, or I guess I don't know what department that would be, but they're doing a good job because they are getting a ton of partnerships.
Wow.
Yeah, so that even from competitors like Microsoft and Google, they're getting partnerships from both of them at the same time, so that's kind of weird. But they are going to release their wave of i3, i5, i7s, and I'm guessing the first ones aren't going to be very good machines. They'll be powerful, but I'm guessing the design on some of them isn't going to be very good. And I believe there's also an Acer notebook that will have Ivy Bridge as soon as it's available. And they have very good accelerated graphics drivers, meaning you won't need a GPU as much as you used to. It won't be as necessary as it was before to play games. Like you could have one of the i7 Extreme Editions from the 3rd gens and be able to play Battlefield 3 at good settings and 1366 by 768 on one of these new notebooks, and it could be kind of interesting. So we'll see how that goes. I hope that they'll actually release some box processors within the next couple of months here. What do you think? Information overload much?
Yeah. No, sorry, I just started looking at her age coming the moment you asked me a question. I'm like, what? But yeah, you just pretty much like went rambling on about how they're gonna
LOL, what?
boxes,
What?
notebooks,
Boxes?
notebooks. That's all I remember.
Okay, alright, I'll try to wrap my own question up. Let's see. Um, when will the first actual processors be available? Let's see. I don't know. I didn't really have my desktop until just this year, so I wasn't really looking into any of this stuff before, so I wouldn't know as much as I do now. But I don't know what the waiting time is between the first notebooks and the box processors is. I'm guessing it's a while. Just because what they want you to do is just, while you're waiting, go out and buy a notebook just to test it or something like that. If you're an IT person and you need an Ivy Bridge processor to test, you just go out and buy one because that's the only thing that's available.
Yeah. What?
I smell malpractice.
Let's
Let's see.
see
And
what you're doing.
I really want to get an Ivy Bridge processor. I don't know when I'm going to get my first box processor from the Ivy Bridge line. I know I'm going to try to get one as soon as I can. But I'm hoping that, I believe it's the X4000 graphics unit that will be released with these processors. And their claim is that the new, I guess it's an Acer PC. It's not a very good Acer PC, not one of their better ones. Uh, will be able to run Battlefield 3 at ultra settings, 1366 by 768, with the integrated X4000 graphics, and I think that's really cool, that you may not need a GPU anymore. So, I think where that's going, yeah, are going to start integrating their processors, or into, not, yeah, Intel and NVIDIA are going to integrate NVIDIA graphics into Intel processors, and AMD is going to integrate their graphics units into their processors. So, more competition between those companies. They're already pretty big rivals. Oh, crap. Darn it. Died again. So, if you had the option, if you had all the money you would need, would you go out and buy an Ivy Ridge processor just to try out the graphics without a graphics unit? Or without a discrete
Yeah,
graphics unit?
yeah, I would do that some way if it sucks. I'd tell all my other friends not to get it. Like if I had enough money, I'd probably just like waste it on the new technology that came out.
I don't know how much the new Extreme processors are going to be really freaking expensive, at least for a while. Like they, I believe one of the new ones that's coming out is the 3730K, or no, 3770K, excuse me, and that's I think that's an Extreme Edition, but I'm not sure. I know it's not a notebook processor, so that's good. I'm waiting for the first wave of box processors so I can get my hands on one, and I'm also going to need to buy a new motherboard, and go ahead and uh, God, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm going to need to get a new motherboard and put the CPU in that, so hopefully I get a nice board with that too. I think the new motherboards are around 220 bucks right now. You can, if you're looking forward to Ivy Bridge, you can actually get an Ivy Bridge motherboard right now. So I think those are running about 220 bucks for the good ones. So if you want to grab your motherboard before you even get your processor, go ahead and do that now, because they're either going to go out of sale or go out of stock, or there won't be any left by the time that the processors are actually released. So get them now.
Yeah.
Do you want to pick the next topic?
I accidentally closed the tab.
It should still be
Hold
open
on.
if you go back to Google Docs.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Google Documents. Okay. Web docs. Deal topics. DiehlTek topics. Yeah, I closed it. Okay. Nokia Ivy Bridge. Windows 8.
Windows 8. Alright, good topic. Have you used the God dang it, I fell again. The Windows 8 consumer preview.
No.
Alright, well basically, the way the UI is laid out is it's exactly like Windows 7, except you've got this new Metro UI, which is tiles, like you see on the Xbox home screen,
Yeah.
and it's made for tablets. So you click on the tablets like you would an icon, and that's how it
That's
works.
cool. That's actually pretty cool. But
Yeah,
then again,
and
this
if you can revert back to desktop mode if you don't like it, so personal
I'd probably
preference.
do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to desktop mode because I'm not so sure how I feel about the Metro UI on my desktop gaming rig. So I'm gonna be going back to that. Um,
Windows 8.
let's see. I'm gonna go from this direction. I don't know what the overall acceptance of that is gonna be, since Windows 8 is probably gonna be released on a tablet first, and you won't actually be able to get a box version of the operating system. People will be able to test it out on a tablet and see if they like it. And then we'll get the first wave of desktops, and then some notebooks, the box processors, or the boxed operating systems, which is what everybody wants to try it out on new gaming rigs. So, yeah. There
Well,
was
I'm just now
crap. I need to
looking at
find it.
it now, and yes, you're right. There are a lot of tablet format.
Yeah.
I'll go just a video about it. Okay.
It's kind of a cool
Like
idea.
Windows.
I don't know how it's gonna do. It's really interesting, but it's not like
Yeah.
awesome. They're not really innovating the desktop operating system, which is kind of what I actually care about. So
Yeah.
it doesn't affect me too much. I'm not gonna be
Yeah.
upgrading. Are you?
Probably not. Well, when I get my new computer, like when I move to Virginia Beach this summer, I'm probably gonna buy a new computer. It's probably gonna be. I'm probably gonna. Well, it'll be a desktop, so I'll actually be able to record without lag.
Cool.
And I'll ask you how to overclock my CPU.
I think by summer. I'm not sure when it's being released. I think it's actually fall that it'll be released, so you won't get a Windows 8 PC.
Mhm.
You'll get Windows 7 still. But oh well. Not a huge
Okay.
deal.
Yeah. So, why does Microsoft change so much where Apple barely changes at all?
Yeah, with their what's it called?
Icons don't
Their
work hard.
I guess it's just called Mac OS. Yeah, OS 10. Um, they
Macintosh.
barely innovate it at all. Like they don't add anything new. They barely try to update it. I don't see like any new features or any good new features in OS 10. What's it called now? Mountain Lion? Okay, I'll take that as I don't know.
I don't know.
But they didn't add anything as far as I can tell. I don't
Yeah.
own a Mac, so I wouldn't be able to test that theory, but I'm guessing they didn't add anything worthwhile.
Yeah, my
Like,
friend Adam, he owns an Apple computer, and like all I see, the only thing they ever change really is just nothing.
Yeah, and
They might upgrade the CPU and all that, but they don't really like add any new stuff. It's just all the same thing.
they're still, I believe they're still using the first gen Core i3, i5, i7, and
Oh, that's my friend.
they're just soon, as the third generation comes out, going to be switching to the second gen, so they're a year behind. Maybe it's more like half a year, but that's not good.
Yeah. Um.
And then
As,
we've got Microsoft trying to
yeah.
move over to the tablet interface, uh, changing the UI completely to the Metro UI while still keeping desktop users happy by leaving the desktop UI. So I think that's kind of
Yeah.
a
That's what
cool
I'm
idea.
probably using.
You've almost got two operating systems in one when you think about it. Like when you bought
Yeah.
Windows 7, you either got the tablet PC edition or you just got the desktop operating system, and that they were both $200. So you were gonna spend $200 either way, and you only got the one. Here, you're gonna spend the same amount of money, and you're gonna get the tablet operating system and the desktop operating system in one. So I think that's just really cool of Windows and Microsoft to throw in basically a free other OS in case you want it. I'm not sure. Do you think they're gonna give you multiple downloads on each CD or only one?
The, multiple probably, but
What do you think? Like three?
yeah, most likely. But yeah, but it's not what they always do, kind of though. Not no,
I
actually no.
think on the Microsoft Word CDs or the Microsoft Office CDs, they usually give you 3 installs, but I've never
Yeah,
installed from a box operating system, so I don't know.
I have. They think it's yeah, like we downloaded on my mom's computer, the family computer, and my
Oh,
computer.
okay, so you get 3 downloads. That's cool. So you're essentially getting 2 operating systems. That's nice. All
Yeah.
right. Let me scroll down my list of crap here. La, la.
iPhone
Oh
5,
yeah,
GTX
the for the
3680, and Radeon
for Windows
7970.
8, I'm wondering, you know how with Windows 7 you can have like a Google search widget on your desktop?
Yeah.
Do you think they're gonna get rid of that because they want to sort of destroy Google basically?
They shouldn't, because then a lot of people would be mad about that.
Yeah, I think what they want to do is change everybody to Bing because Microsoft makes Bing.
Bing is pretty much Google.
Not really. Bing is Google, but with bad searches and used by women over 50 and 60.
It's probably
The cold
probably their
truth.
marketing campaign.
I thought their marketing campaigns were terrible. Bing. They had that.
Where's Greg?
They had that. Bing. Bing. I thought those ad campaigns were terrible. I didn't understand what it was at the time. So I went to the site and I searched something, and it didn't give me anything relevant. So I immediately quit using Bing after the first search about
Yeah.
2 years ago. New programs. We haven't seen any innovation with Windows 7 as far as coming with new games or applications pre-installed. What do you think?
No, I'm not really sure what to say to that, but
I
I
think
honestly have no idea because I really don't like look at technology unless my friends were talking about it at school.
I think they might give us a new tablet painting program better than Paint, MS Paint, because MS Paint is terrible, and especially I can imagine that being especially horrible on a tablet. So I don't know about that. But with Windows 7, we got all the standard programs. They recently added the Game Center. I guess that was in Windows Vista, where you had the Game Center application and you could install games. But of course, they were really bad games because Microsoft doesn't really get contracts with any of the big game developers. Um, and that kind of sucks because Microsoft has games for Windows Live, and I think games for Windows Live could have been really good. It could have been like the Xbox, but they decided to make it really crappy instead. That games for Windows Live could have been Steam. It essentially could have been, but they didn't tackle it early enough, and they did a terrible job with the mechanics of games for Windows Live, so that failed.
Yeah.
When's the
Someone
last
go to
time
the
you
beach.
played a game that had games for Windows Live?
I have no clue what that is. Actually,
Okay,
so
yeah, see,
that probably answered your question.
yeah, see what I mean? There we go. Games for Windows Live, it sucks. Moving on. Do you want to talk about the iPhone 5?
Nah, I don't really care about the iPhones.
Okay. I guess we could skip that this week. We've talked about it for 2 weeks in a row, so.
Let's talk about the Dr. Dre.
Okay. Beats. I think
Those I actually know about.
they're terrible. They're just bad in general. They're overpriced. They don't have good audio quality. You could get a good pair of Sennheisers for the same money that would have much better audio quality and would look decent. I mean, they are they are balls.
Sorry.
Okay. Bailey is Bailey is typing in the Google Doc right now that we have open for the topics. He just typed, "Why don't people even take audio quality into consideration?" And then you just put "they are balls" afterwards.
Sorry.
Okay, and I also wanted to ask, does Dr. Dre have anything to do with the production of these headphones? I'm guessing he doesn't because
Yeah.
he doesn't seem like a very smart guy to me. Just overall. I don't know what it is about him. Maybe it's his vibe, but he doesn't seem like the smartest person on the planet. I don't think
Not a black people or no face palm. I'm going like white people.
I don't think I don't think he's going to be making his own headphones anytime soon.
Yeah, he probably just endorsed them or sponsored them.
The thing is, I think that's false advertising because it says by Dre. Beats by Dre, not Beats in consideration with Dre.
Consideration. But no, like every single person in my school has them.
Yeah, they're cool. They look good, but they don't have good audio quality. That's what I have to
My
take
friend's
issue
like,
with.
"Oh, dude, they're amazing," and I'm like, "Let me listen to that." Like, I took out my iPhone headphones, put on them, and I'm like, "Okay, that's cool," and I put them back on, and then I'm like, "Oh, iPhone headphones sound better than these."
I know, it's... Oh, God, I don't even know where to begin on those. Oh, crap, I just fell again. God dang
Oh,
it, I'm losing all my levels.
wow. Yeah, I need to level up, guys, so I can't die.
I need...
Dies like 5 different times.
I think the mob trap, I can make it so that I can kill the mobs and earn EXP, but I have to sit there instead of just sitting idle.
Yeah, you should wait. Are you Okay, you're not. Okay, I was about to ask you. Be careful of Enderman though, cause they have
Don't
a
worry, they
hard
can't spawn up
life.
there. It's only 2 blocks
Oh, you
high.
made it too high. Yeah.
Yeah. It should be a really efficient mob trap because essentially nothing can spawn up there. Where did the rest of my blocks go? Everything just like flew away.
I don't know. When I'm on a server, I use slash open to troll my friends.
Slash up?
Open.
Oh, what does that do?
It lets you open up their inventory and you can take stuff out.
Oh yeah.
So
I
like
think
my
for
friends in
me it's
creative mode.
slash check inventory and then you can clear it.
No, it's slash open. Yeah, with the other one.
Well, on
So
my
what I'm
public
doing when
server.
they're in creative mode, I took all of my friends' blocks and she was like, "Oh, stupid inventory glitch," and I kept doing it over and over. Like she would add a block and I'd just take it away, and then she'd be like, "Did she eventually just punched me?" And I'm like, "Oh, she figured it out." I think it's because my
I
friend was
would
messing
really
with
wish
them.
I could still have my public server open. That was so much fun when it wasn't getting griefed.
Swastikas.
Yeah.
Swastikas everywhere.
Yeah, that was pretty terrible. I
I
don't even think those kids who did it, like I think that they were in that team that did it, they were all like 16. I don't even think they understand what that could mean to some people, how offensive that could be. So, yeah.
No, they just do it to troll people. Yeah, like my friend's Jewish. I have a Jewish friend. And we went on a server, there's swastikas everywhere, and he just looked around, and he was like, then he just like next thing I know, he like in all caps he put WTF.
Yeah. Well, for some people it could be a lot more offensive than that. It could be
Yeah,
about having relatives who died in
died in the
World War II,
Holocaust.
who died in the Holocaust.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could be much bigger than these 15-year-old punks know. Oh well. What are you gonna do?
True, but
I could find and kill them. Would that be okay?
yeah, like
Alright.
yeah. Well, what is Monster?
A Monster is the company that manufactures Beats, and
Hmm.
if you ever look at the plug from Beats, the plug that goes into the jack, you'll see a little M on it. That's M for Monster.
Oh, cool. So holograms. That was a big deal. I
Yeah,
remember all my
that was
friends
a
were talking
massive
about
deal.
it.
That video, 2 days old, 2 million views. The two-pack video, or Tupac. Sorry, I know I don't pronounce it right. Um, but Tupac Shakur performed
Yeah.
live at Coachella, and that's kind of a big deal considering that he's not alive. Um,
Yeah.
so the way they did this was a very extensive hologram that almost looked real. The only thing that really threw me off were some little sparks inside of him, and also he seemed to glide around a little bit more than he should. Like, it looked like he wasn't really walking, he was just sliding around. So I think they could have done the animation a little better, but that was pretty amazing to think that now...
Hold on, I'm checking. I was looking at 9gag and I found out how they were able to Tupac to appear. It was like a hologram system, and it was like
Probably...
Oh, okay, here it is. It's pictured Tupac. Tupac lives. How to create a life-size computer-generated performer. High-definition projector. There's an image onto the reflective surface on the floor. The image bounces onto a malar surface, angled to reflect the image, but leaves malar visible to the audience. Malar. A person can perform behind the projected image. So Snoop Dogg was behind. He was like behind some glass. And then when the projector was like projecting it, it showed Tupac also, so that's how they're able to do it.
That's really cool. The technology is there. I think they would if they would have just fine-tuned it a little more and had his animation be slightly better, it would have been totally convincing. Now the problem I see with this is, what about the rights of a dead person? Like, knowing that you're dead, or that somebody is dead, and that they're still using your name and your music to make money. Do you see anything wrong? Any moral dilemma there?
Well, that could be stealing, but not entirely sure.
It's stealing and uh
The filing.
yeah, defiling. Essentially, when you think about it in a certain way, I'm not saying it's
Facebook.
completely wrong, but
By Chase. Yeah. But it's like up for the people to decide if it's wrong or not.
yeah, I haven't heard anything as far as morals go about him performing. All I've heard is, oh, it was so cool, it was so awesome. Even on the news. Usually the news are the first ones to be critical about it. But did you just delete the entire Google Doc?
Yes, hold on. It's back. Control Z for the win.
Okay. Need a
Don't worry.
notebook.
I just wanted to troll you.
Yeah, I know. Thank you. Alright. So, I thought it was really cool overall, that they can...
Hold on, I'm gonna add my own topic.
No, I think that would be really cool if, say, a celebrity dies and it was a performer and they need to go on stage. They could go on stage and earn money for the person's family without even being alive. So that could be kind of cool.
I can't type anything. Like when I try and type something, like it makes a clicking noise.
What do you mean, on the Google Doc?
No, on my computer in general.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know why.
You
This my computer does that. Like it won't let me type anything, and I can't do anything.
Yeah, you probably should get a new computer pretty soon. What laptop do you have?
Inspiron by Dell. No.
Do you have a 15Z?
Pentium. I have no clue, but my grade rating is like 3.4.
My gaming graphics, I think, are at a 6.7.
Yeah, mine are 3.4.
Mine are weird because I have like one of the lowest end GPUs you can get, and it's still way up there. So that's
Oh gosh.
strange.
Yeah, I can't type anything. Useless. I'm gonna have to restart my computer.
Throw it away.
I wish I could. I wish my parents would get me a new one, but they said they want to get me a new one until... So I pretty much have to buy my own computers now.
I did. For
Oh
Christ.
yeah, but you got like
Christ.
from like sewing stuff.
Well, I got it for Christmas money. My first laptop, I bought it because it was on sale, and then I had to work it off.
Wow.
Or not work it off, just pay my dad back
You know
all
how
the
to
time.
fix this?
What?
Since you know a lot about computers, do you know how
Oh,
to fix
God. Stupid spider. Just jumped on top of me and attempted to murder me. Bad spider. You die now. It knocked me off again. I'm guessing as I'm mining downward, some mob is gonna come and just destroy me.
Okay. My keyboard is fun. It doesn't want to do anything.
Now the water is giving off light. It's really weird.
I want to know a really cool glitch. Put some glowstone next to a half slab, and it like projects light onto only the half slab, so you can make like hallways that look really awesome.
Oh, yeah, is that what Etho did with his chest system?
Peaceful. No, the chest system. No, he like took a piston and then put like he put a mine cart with a chest in, and he pushed a wool down onto the mine cart, and
No,
you can
no, I
like
mean
hit the
the
wool.
new like thing where it's a room full of chests, and when he throws a switch, it like activates.
With some lamps.
Maybe, but it was like behind things, so it was really weird.
Was it like only lighting up the floor and everything else is pitch black?
Yeah.
That's what he used.
Well, he had it on the ceiling. It looked really cool.
Yeah. All you need to do is just add a half slab next to a glowstone block, and it looks awesome. Yeah, my computer is not wanting to type
Oh wait, I
anything.
need to do something. Let's see. 3. Okay, 255.
I don't know how to fix this. Hold on, I'm gonna restart my computer so you won't hear me for a while.
Okay.
Okay, BRB.
Alright guys, so I think the mob trap is complete. Should be working now. So I'm not sure why more stuff isn't dropping. Oh, I'm at level 201. Is that why? No, I think they should still be spawning. Maybe I need to move down 1 level. What was that? Oh, torch smoke stuff. Alright. Well, it is complete. Believe me. It may be a chunk load glitch. So what am I... Oh, never mind. Okay. There we go. Alright. So now, that should be pretty reliable. It shouldn't be killing them. So I don't know why it just killed those 2 zombies. But what I do is I just sit here and then I hit them. And it should kill them in 1 hit and then I can take the EXP. So that's why it's set up the way it is. I don't know why it's not more frequent though. Yeah, I have all chunks loaded. Should be going. Huh. Alright, I'll move on for now. Bum, 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 bum. We got most of that done. I think I did a pretty good job on that. Now I think I'm going to work on getting some more diamonds. Or getting my first diamonds, actually. Then we can work on our enchantment table and such. We've got lots of reeds here, so we can make a ton of books and bookshelves. We're going to need some obsidian, and we're going to need some diamonds. So we're going to need at least 5 diamond, which kind of sucks. Oh, stuff full. Put chest right there on the sides. Need wood. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, there we go. Hang on, guys. Got a Skype message. Got a Skype message. God, can't speak tonight. Anyway, put these down here. I want that stone back. Give it. God dang it. Gotta go all the way back here. I have to swim multiple blocks away. Oh yeah, and if you hadn't noticed, I lifted that off the ground, so it's better now. I don't even care about those. Alright. So we'll throw the rest of our crap in here. We're also going to need another iron pick. Where's my iron? There. I should actually make a couple more iron picks. Pick. Pick. Shovel sword. Right, I gotta get those torches back. Okay, I should be ready for adventurisms now. I should take food. Don't want to forget food. Alright. Go ahead and eat one of these now. And we'll get down there. Alright. I gotta call Bailey. Because I want to be host.
Okay, back.
Really?
My computer. Yep, my computer works again.
I didn't know that you were back because you called me. I was in the dark. Right. Well, we're almost at an hour, and guys, our goal is to get an hour, and then maybe we go a little bit over. We're at
Okay, cool.
55 minutes right now. I think maybe 56. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do you want to cover any more topics?
Trying to think. Oh, did you know Ubisoft is getting sued over Assassin's Creed?
No. Why?
No clue. They're suing Ubisoft about Assassin's Creed.
Huh.
I don't know why.
Which
Probably
one?
like something to do. I don't just Assassin's Creed the series in general.
Oh, that's stupid. They should unsue.
So I'm gonna search in
I think
Ubisoft.
Assassin's Creed are great games. Other than I didn't think Revelations was that great, and I'm not so sure about 3 yet. Sounds like a weird concept.
Ubisoft.
Oh, I found Diamond already.
Over Assassin.
I found a crap load of Diamond, actually.
How much?
8 in one pocket.
Oh,
I'm like a giddy schoolgirl.
troll. Okay, wrote up those legal documents. Ubisoft is now apparently being sued by American science fiction writer John L. Beiswinger for aspects of Assassin's Creed Bloom that runs similar to his own novel, Link. The lawsuit explains that the novel portrays the use of a device that can access memories of people in order to obtain information, much like how Animus in Assassin's Creed operates, as well as reference to God, Jesus, and other biblical overtones. The suit also mentions the use of assassins in a novel, another key figure in the Creed games. An example of the book writes, the driver paused and explained. The U.S. government has been conducted by the Israeli Prime Minister. Most of his cabinet members have been assassinated during the cabinet meeting. The assassin missed him and his security. Capable on purpose, person he actually is thus accusing Ubisoft of directly ripping off his work by using these elements. The book was written in 2002. Assassin's Creed game was released in 2005. 5 years later, many other games Assassin's Creed series have been released on various platforms.
That actually does sound like a copy.
Yeah. Personal estimating damages from Ubisoft for each item that's replaced on an Assassin's Creed name, including games, guides, comics, and other materials. Damages are set for no less than 1 million, with more damages possible depending on the precise prestiging judge's ruling. The suit is also demanding a professional release of the upcoming Assassin's Creed 3 game due out later this year, something that will surely rub fans the wrong way.
I think at first I thought, oh wow, somebody's suing Ubisoft. They must be an idiot. But it sounds like he has legitimate cause for it.
Yeah.
I don't know how the court's gonna rule. I'm guessing Ubisoft is gonna get away with it, just because of the lawyers they can afford. It sounds kind of shady to me.
Yeah. But it shows Harvey Birdman as one of the lawyers in the picture because it's Nerd Reactor. That's where I found it at.
Do you want to talk about the NVIDIA GTX 680?
What? You need to inform me on that.
It's a new graphics card. It uses this type of chip called Kepler, 22 nanometer chips. So they can have billions and billions of transistors on each graphics processing unit.
So, GTX graphics.
So basically with those Kepler chips, they can give a lot more performance in a smaller and quieter package.
It reminds me of Kevlar when I hear Kepler.
Yeah, it sort of does sound like that.
Apple's stolen ideas, multitasking, voice commands, and taking pictures from the lock screen. Huh.
Yeah, Apple hasn't innovated in a long time. They're not really doing anything new.
Yeah. So what's the 1X and the 1S?
The 1X are... We talked about that earlier. That was like our first topic. Remember the
It,
phones?
I don't know, but I thought we were talking about the Nokia. I mean the 4.1 Jelly Bean.
No, I think we talked about the 1S and 1X.
Hmm.
Oh, wait, no, we didn't. Never mind. I just added that, actually, not too long ago. But basically, the 1X and 1S are HTC's new flagship smartphones. And they're really
Okay, my
good.
keyboard works.
What?
My keyboard works. I just have to do a bunch of random stuff.
Okay. I'm happy for you. But basically, they sort of counter-innovated HTC, and usually HTC is a very innovative manufacturer. They add tons of new features. They have their HTC Sense overlay for Android and Windows, and they've had a ton of new good phones out lately. But with these, especially the 1S, they kind of killed it because, or they killed their own success, because the 1S, it uses a micro SIM. You can't access the battery, and it also does not have a micro SD slot, so you can't expand storage. So they're like shooting themselves in the foot pretty much with the way sales goes. 8 megapixel camera, pretty standard. It's got a dual-core processor at 1.5, so that's sort of why it's a new flagship. It's really powerful. But like I said, they're shooting themselves in the foot because they're not giving you access to any good user features.
Yeah.
Voice crack?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yes, that
My
happened.
voice never cracks because when I was a little boy, my parents made me eat broken marbles and sandpaper. Alright.
Yeah.
I want to wrap it up pretty soon here because I want to get to Tranter's Tasty Treats before they close at 9.
What?
It's this new little store that my gym teacher opened, and he lives like about a block away from me, and the store is like literally, I don't know, like 20 steps from my house. So I just
Wow.
go over there every day now.
Cool.
Yeah, I wanted to work there, but I didn't get my permit in time.
Sucks for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh
Wait,
no.
what
Bad
state
fire.
do you live
Bad
in?
fire. Oh. Oh, okay, I put myself out. It's fine. It's fine, everybody.
Yeah. Wait, what state do you live in?
Ohio.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. I live near you.
Minimum wage here is $7.70.
Oh, in Virginia, it's 7.75.
Lucky. You make 5 cents
Shalala.
more than me.
5 cents more. Yes. Thumbs up.
So because I couldn't
I should
get a
totally just
job,
come out. I should just like randomly come over to your house. What's up, man?
I couldn't get a job at the Tasty Treats, so I'm doing yard work for a neighbor now. $7 an hour, not too bad.
That sucks. I got paid $40 by one of my
Well,
mom's
I'm
friends.
getting $7 an hour, but it's like an 8-hour job, so I'm gonna make a lot of money.
Oh my gosh, I have like $23 in my wallet right now, and I didn't have to work for any of it.
I make $18 a week from allowance, so.
Oh, you're lucky. You get more than me. I get like $26 per month.
That sucks.
I know. Look what I wrote in documents. I
Can't
love
see it.
pink.
I'm on the Windows 8 section.
Huh. Oh, randomly listening to music now. I don't know where it's coming from. Okay, there it's coming from. Darn it, band music. Yes, I'm in band.
Why do
You'll
you
love
like
this.
band? Are you a band geek?
Yes. This is how much I am.
Oh, that's just weird.
Yeah.
Don't do that anymore. Making my enchantment table. I'm excited because I'm going to be able to start enchanting stuff. Wait, oops. That was a fail. Okay, I got my enchantment table, and I still have 3 diamonds left over, so that's really good.
Cool. Hold on, let me turn it down.
Now I need to make a crap load of books.
Okay. Crap load of books. Fun.
Yep. You know it.
You know what instrument I play?
No.
Guess.
No.
Douche. Dash.
No.
Okay, fine. Wait, are you in chorus, orchestra,
Me?
art? Yeah.
I take elective art.
Wow. Okay. No, okay, it isn't ready anymore. Wednesdays, A, 7 p.m. You spelled at wrong. This is A.
Huh? No, it's like an at like you would see in an email.
I no. It just says AY
Where?
on Duck's Google. It says AY.
Oh, okay. I changed it. Happy now?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna make a little enchantment room off my house, and I think we're gonna call
Cool.
this an episode.
Oh, shit. Oh, dude, you should have did the rest for the rule with me. I would have been like, forget you guys. I'd have been like ran to like the very end just to get trolled.
Screw you guys. I'm going home. I'm going to the troll face.
Spotify. You didn't even play Terraria.
I played it once, but it got too hard for me and boring, so I
It
just
got too
stopped.
hard.
Yeah, you know
Are
it.
you kidding me? It's not even that hard.
Yeah, it is.
I'm a freaking beast at it. I don't know what you're talking
I'm
about.
horrible at it. I always
Then
just
we
get
should we
I
should
get
make
pwned by
teaching
random monsters that aren't even there.
Terraria. We should make a series called that.
Called what?
Teaching Reed how to play Terraria correctly.
Let's not and say we didn't.
Oh, wait, what?
Let's not and say we didn't.
That we didn't. Yes. That's why I'm like, wait, what? Oh no, I didn't want to open up Uvu.
What's an uvu?
Uvu is like Skype, but like
Oh,
just
Skype,
bitching.
but bad. Yeah, I've seen that
No.
before.
Yeah. Check my Mountain Dew.
That was really loud. I think I got my
It
enchantment
was?
table placed properly.
Oh, I was kidding. Sorry. I was gonna say this is loud, but did I just break my mic?
No, I can still hear you. It was just really loud and annoying.
So I heard you not talking. I'm like, did I overpower my? So yeah. No,
That was like really loud, like intense.
yeah. I'm freaking like Emily. Oh my gosh, when you upload the videos, you're like, woo!
Oh
But I'm
yeah,
like,
where you're like, I'm gonna be making random noises.
Demonic Hamdrax, Scaldy Waterball, Legendary Excalibur, Murderous Hallowed Repeater, Hallowed Mask, Hallowed Plate Mail, Hallowed Greaves, Menacing Cross Necklace, Violent Obsidian Shield, Violent Cloud and Balloon, Violent Angel Wings, and Menacing Star Cloak.
Do you
And
know?
you're
Do
like,
I need for my enchantment room? Do I need to have bookshelves in the corners?
that's usually what I do, but I don't think you do, because enchantment table can have up to 30 cases. You only need 30 bookcases around it, so yeah, I think you need them in the
Oh yeah.
corners.
So 2 layers of 15. Darn it! I just broke those again. Now I have to wait for more thingies to grow.
I was gonna say, no, we should like make a Let's Play series of you playing Terraria and see like if how many times you die and how many times I live. Trollololol. Okay. Now right now I'm just like exploring random underground stuff. Boom, one shot
The
kill.
enchantment room just like hangs off the right side of my house.
Just because if you should open up your server and we should totally just like make beautiful stuff.
I'm good. Thanks for asking, though. All right, do you want to go ahead and cut the podcast?
Well, sure, why not? Because we pretty much talked about everything.
Yep. Got all of our topics done. Now I have to write an entire list again.